Welcome to Devlog number 48 for Efficiency, the best to-do list app ever created. Today I worked more on, you guessed it, the island systems. Now today I worked on the lava system, and we only got one island done, which typically I would be annoyed with since it was, not as many as I set out to do. But I'm happy with one today because this actually took me a very, very long time and a while to figure out. Let me break it down. The lava system is different than every other island that we've done. If we take Island 8, for example, we're building an island. You do the art of the island, you take your sprite sheet, and then you just, lay down the pieces of the island. Makes sense. For the lava islands, though, they're kind of just cutouts in the lava. So it makes it more difficult because you're not placing island tiles, you're basically removing lava tiles. So what I had to do is I had to go into the sprite sheet, make sure that the sprite editor is functioning properly, rename every single one of these tiles so that over here I can have them nice and easily accessible. And then I had to go in and place every single one of these onto the grid layer so that I could actually have them animate properly. Now, next up, how do you make them animate properly? Well, initially I was going to have every single one of them run off of a lava tile animation script that functioned on its own timer, but I realized that over time every single one of those is going to get slightly off and then it's going to look really, really ugly. So instead what we did is we went and did a master lava system. Now this one has a list of all of the different tiles that are on your map, and then what it does is it takes those and it puts them all together, and under one big timer it updates the sprites all at once. This way, even though they may be delayed slightly since, you have to go through the for loop of all of them, it's going to be at least on sync if they are a little bit delayed. Every single time you're going to hit the timer at the same time. That sounded really weird, and maybe it wasn't, maybe it didn't make any sense, but hopefully it did. Every single time your timer is going to trigger in one script, and that will then trigger a for loop that will do the rest of them. Instead of all of them triggering on their own timers, it just makes it a lot more centralized and easier for my brain to comprehend. In here, I also have a random, basically just a randomizer that will change how long you need to wait in between animations of it. So instead of it just being a set 1 second animation every single time, it's random now. So that way it doesn't look as ugly and it doesn't feel as, kind of just like stagnant. So now you get a random amount of time between 3 and 7 seconds before the animation is actually going to go off again. So I think it's just a fun little system, that's purely cosmetic, but I think there's a bug with it right now. I really can't place my finger on what it is, but I want to figure that out sooner than later. I think maybe tomorrow that'll be on the docket. But for now, I got all of that coding done, and I designed island number 9. So I'm super happy with all that we did today. I also played in the Pokemon League Challenge. I went 2 and 3 and came 13th out of like 20-ish, 30-ish people. So I was happy with the performance. I think I could have done better. I want to modify the Dragapult deck a little bit, but then I want to kind of stop moving things around so much so that I can learn how to play the deck better and get, really good at the game. But that is everything that I've got for today. That is devlog number 48. If you notice, I did not upload a devlog yesterday, and I decided to take a little bit of a freebie day. Now, here's the system that I'm going to be doing. If you guys have ever played Wii Tanks, I don't know if you guys have. In solo mode, there are these things called free tanks that you get. And it's basically when you die as your tank, then you get another tank. And I kind of want to run the same system with daily content. I've done daily content for 500 days before, and what I realized at a certain point is when you get super, super busy and you just need one day off, but you're not letting yourself take it, it gets hard. It gets hard to keep going. It gets hard to keep making good quality stuff. And then you just feel burnt out and you feel the need to get something out, so you do less. Tonight, I got a lot more done than if I had done a devlog yesterday because I felt motivated to do more stuff tonight. So I think taking a day off every once in a while is a good thing for the daily content grind. So what that means is I think I'm going to give myself one day off, maybe every 50 days, maybe every 25. I want to do the exact math on it to see how often I want to let myself have a day off, because for as nice as it is to have a day off, once I start letting myself myself slide there and start doing it more, then I'm going to start doing it all the time. So I can't let it become too much of an occurrence, but I think once every 25 days is a pretty healthy thing. Maybe once a month we take a day off. But that is devlog number 48. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.